All right, guys, welcome to the Higher Level Live. What up, Thad?
What up, what up, what up?
Thaddeus Scruggs.
Blessed to be alive and ready to thrive.
Funny. Bro, what's going on? Dude, you're like on fire. What changed?
You know, I think the biggest thing was I was overthinking, overanalyzing, typical me. But when I started to truly just think about the clients, truly start thinking about helping people and serving, and not so much thinking about, am I saying the right thing? Am I calling the right leads? Like, do these leads work? Do those leads work? When I stopped thinking about all these other things and just truly focused on getting to work, focused on helping the people, everything just started to change for me.
I've heard that once or twice from somebody.
Mm-hmm.
When it becomes about the clients, it's a wrap. Here's what's funny. So Gary, the other day, he called me and said, or he texted, he said, dude, I just met with a client, internet lead, that was looking for mortgage protection. Had an agent called the client and said, you're too old, and hung up on him. Gary went out, like, you can't make this up.
Wow.
Gary went out, they were 77, put a $10,000 policy in place to cover, they were going to essentially get rid of the house, so equity protection.
Right.
For 12 months. And it was like equivalent of helping two families.
Wow.
How mind-boggling is that? Like, this fool literally called somebody and said, well, I mean, and a complete waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's call them Karen, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But Gary's like, dude, I love that. I wish I could call all this guy's leads, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's like that client or that agent wasn't really concerned about the client.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And that goes back to what you're saying, because the fact of the matter is it's easier said than done to worry about the client before yourself when you're in a bad situation, but it's not impossible, right?
Yes.
It's just a lot of thinking right, listening to the right things, talking to the right people, doing the right things. A lot of activity helps that too, I think.
That is the key, is the activity. And that's when I started creating more activity for serving, whether that be creating more time to talk to my agents, creating more time just to dial the phone to, and thinking about helping them, thinking about what is this truly going to do for them? How can I put myself in a situation where I'm really making a difference for the person on the other side of that phone? And it started to be about, and I can't remember where I got this from, but I got in the habit of how many people can tell me no. I was looking for about, I think it was 250 no's. And so what I started doing is all I focused on was tallying no's. I didn't care how many appointments it was because what I started to realize was if I just focus on that, the appointments, I never got to 250.
Right.
The appointments just came because I wasn't thinking about whether I was going to set it or not. I wasn't desperate.
Well, and that's a mind deal, right? Because when you go, there's a book called Go for No.
Yep.
You ever read that book?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, if I go, I'm trying to get 250 no's. Every time you get a no, instead of impacting you negatively, it's a pot, because you go, all right, perfect, that's one. It's just Eric Schmidt used to say, like, dude, when in the appointment, I'm going to help 6 out of 10, or I'm going to help 4 out of 10, whatever your number is. Whether you're one of the 4 or one of the 6, you're important. You're equally as important.
Exactly.
I need to know which one you are really fast so I can move. So I love that. What else has changed? And oh, by the way, what kind of leads are you using?
Internet life leads, man.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Like, dude, and it's frustrating for a lot of people because they don't think they work. And it's, to me, it's really sad because I always say, you give me a damn phone book. I swear I'll set appointments. Now, we can't call a phone book because it's got to be scrubbed against the do not call list and all that other stuff. But I truly believe it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But this is even better than that. So if your mindset is, give me a phone book, I'll set appointments. And then you give me an internet life lead, it's like 100 times better. Because at least they went somewhere and requested some information. And the whole line of, I didn't do that, that's a lie, right?
Yeah. For sure.
Why did they say that?
Well, a lot of times it's because obviously they don't want to be sold, or they're too afraid that they're going to be sold, or you're going to try to talk them into something that they don't want, or they think it's a scam.
Right.
But it's your job. I was talking to Ryan about this not too long ago. when they filled out the form, it was very important to them that's when their why was the strongest. When they initially filled it out, it's our job to make sure we bring up make them rethink about their why, rethink about why they actually filled it out. Because when we call them, it's always going to be an inconvenient time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And so it's our job. If we're not doing that, yes, it takes work. Of course. Like if it was easy, we all know it, everyone would be doing it. And so when I got into the mindset of truly thinking about art, I'll be the first one to tell you, I was one of those people where I was like, yeah, I don't know if these internet life leads work. I did, straight up. And I think it was because I got spoiled with running mortgage, brand new mortgage. But see, when my mortgage started slowing down, I was like, all right, I need to figure out how to make this work. And I need to rethink and refocus on what's most important. Somebody filled out this lead.
That's right.
Like, these people are important. It ain't about me. It ain't about how hard I feel like it's going to be over the phone. I need to make sure I'm getting in front of these people and serving them the way they should be served.
Sure.
So that's when the switch happened for me, when I started focusing on internet life leads. We get abundance of these leads.
It's hundreds of thousands of them.
It's crazy.
Stupid. Yeah.
And what I realized is I would dial the phones and I'm running 1 month and 3 month internet life leads. If there's a discount code for the instance, I'll buy instance. But other than that, I buy 1 and 3, and I buy mortgage without image from the CRM. That's
Discount
it.
from what?
From the leads.
What kind of where would a discount come from?
Oh, for the work spots discount.
Work spots.
Yeah, so it may be 30% off instance, 40, 45, 50.
How many of those do you get a month?
Oh my gosh.
Seems like they send one out every week. At least once a week.
I think it's twice a week.
I know. It's crazy.
It's stupid if you're not on work spots.
I agree.
If I tell people now, listen, if you're not on work spots, then don't even bother talking to me because you're not serious about the business.
Agreed.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And so with those, so going back to the leads, but I take a stack of 25 leads. All right. And I triple dial that lead. I let it ring 3 times. I flip it back over. I triple dial it again. I flip back over. I triple dial again. That's 9 times before I go to another stack.
Right.
And what I found out is when I'm truly thinking about, I just need to get in front of this person. I need to talk to them. It doesn't matter how many times I call them.
No, it doesn't.
Because I'm getting most of my appointments from between dial 6 and 8. So most people don't even call the lead 3 times.
That's right.
Now I didn't double that, and I'm not even getting through a whole stack of 100 leads in the dial session. I may get through 50% of them.
So you said how many appointments for tomorrow?
12.
And you started dialing at 7:40, which is odd for you because you're normally like really ahead. So
my computer was like
mad.
Yeah, I was freaking out actually.
Yeah, if Thad's like 10 seconds late, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
but it's good because then you got your mind right, which is good. So 7:40, and you set 12 appointments on internet life leads in how many hours?
I was done by 11:15.
No, you were done.
Oh no, no.
And that was 10 o'clock.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. No, so it was like
you just come out of your office.
It was like 9:40. I think I think it was like 9:40. Yeah. So it was like 2 hours.
2 hours. Mm-hmm. But that wasn't possible. That wasn't possible 2 months ago.
Well, it was. It just
for you.
No.
Dude, can we? Because here's the magic. The belief in your head. It came from something. Like, you made it all about the clients. Mm-hmm. Do whatever it takes to get in front of the clients. But was there anything else? Because that's the magic sauce. Because there are an army of people out there that look at those leads the same way you did and go, they don't work.
It's looking at yourself.
It breaks my heart.
It's honestly, no, it's not anything else. It's really taking a look at yourself. And hey, are you doing this for you? Or are you truly out here trying to go help out families? Because you're going to get what you put out of this, but you got to put the work in.
Right.
And now, yes, I have an accountability. I have a accountability mirror. I I got devotionals. You know, I do meditation. I work out in the morning. Yeah, I do all that stuff. Yes. But truly at the end of the day, it's really having a gut check with yourself. Looking yourself in the mirror and say, hey, am I truly going out here? And am I number one, am I working?
Right.
Everyone says they're working.
Pretending.
Exactly. Am I working?
What are some pretending activities?
People say, yeah, I'm going to start dialing at 8 o'clock. They dial at 9:30. Or they may get on at 8:30 and be like, okay, cool. I'm only 30 minutes late. But no, you have to be consistent day in and day out. Their schedule needs to be the same.
Sure.
Because a lot of times you may go 2-3 weeks. Maybe nothing happens. Maybe nothing changes, right? But that consistency and staying persistent that entire time, that is where the growth is going to happen.
Right.
Nothing happens immediate. Everyone wants that immediate success. And when they don't have it, I started dialing at 7:30 today. Well, I didn't book any appointments for the first 2 hours. Okay, do it again tomorrow.
That's right.
Right. And then next thing you know, you're going to realize, oh, wow, I got a little bit better and a little bit better. And then you start having more families. Your bank account changes, your mindset changes, everything changes, but it's consistency.
Dude, so you helped 50 families last month. What was the most you ever helped in a month? Like 50, that's
40.
40 was the most you ever.
42.
So like for y'all that don't know, like on average, if we go help a family, it'll roughly be $1,000 on average, the application. Then if whatever your compensation is, depending on the product and who hired you, but let's just say it's 100% comp on that product. And then the insurance company advances you 75%, that's $750. Yeah. Right. And you can do that one time. You can do that as many times as you want. Some pay a little more, some pay a little less, but dude, that's just insane.
Yeah.
And you've always had the work ethic to do it. I think we focus on a lot of times the wrong stuff.
That's exactly what it is. It's always the wrong stuff. Like, just focus on being a better you every single day. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing, right? Don't worry about, is this client going to be home or not? Just go out and serve. Just focus on them. Focus on high activity. And that was my thing. I was focused. I was organized, but I didn't max out my activity every day.
Right.
Now I'm exhausted at night. I'm falling asleep at the table. I'm not getting, I get sleep, but I get enough. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like you have to, if you want to grow and you want to go and you want to sell at a high level and protect a lot of families, you have to burn both ends of the stick in the beginning.
I agree.
It's only a limited time, but you got to do it. If not, then might as well find yourself a part-time job or,
Why do that?
Do something else.
Why get a part-time job? Like, it makes no sense to me.
It doesn't.
I talked to somebody the other day. Like, yeah, I had to get a job. I'm going like, just because you wouldn't manage your schedule, you had to go get a job.
Burn the ships, man.
Like, how stupid does that sound? It's crazy to me. And if it's like, dude, there's nothing else to do at night. Like, by the time you get done, you should be so worn out. That's like when you get home and you just like you hit your head hits the pillow and you're out. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
You shouldn't have all this energy because it's emotionally draining to an extent. Like, not like no big deal, but like you're tired because you're truly putting working it all into every day. Yep. Either it's agents, clients, like you're putting your all into everything, and it takes the energy. Mm-hmm. That's what it's supposed to do, by the way. Like if you worked out all day, wouldn't you be tired by the night?
Absolutely.
If you built houses and you were swinging a hammer all day, wouldn't you be tired when you got home at night?
Absolutely.
So why should this be any different? I mean, we're using a muscle; it's our brain.
Right.
So if we're using it all day, we should be exhausted. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people have a lot of energy when 5 o'clock comes around or 6 o'clock, whenever they leave the office, they're fired up.
Yeah.
Watching them run out the door and going like, you should definitely not be that energetic. Mm-hmm. A lot of times I walk out, I'm like, I got a headache. I'm like, just from trying to, because you got to try, your job's to be there for them.
Yeah.
You're there. Regardless of what's going on in your life, you have to be there. Mm-hmm. And that's not always easy to do. You've gotten really good at managing that. Yeah.
So I got this thing and I call it my personal pattern interrupt. And what that means is I'll literally say if I'm having a bad day in the field or maybe my dial session isn't going as up to par as I want it to be, I'll actually do something. I may call a client to tell them congratulations, you've your policy went through. They're happy on the phone, or I may call an agent, help out an agent. I try to do something else to serve, to build back up my belief.
Build a tank, yeah.
Yeah. Then get right back to it. And that's what keeps me going.
Sure.
But see, all those times, when we're riding the high, we're good.
Yeah, that's right.
But then when we get the low, you want to start complaining. Once you think about complaining, do something to serve somebody else.
Dude, I love that.
Repeat that. Repeat it. And then next thing you know, you realize, man, I had a great day today.
Right.
No matter what happens, the day was still great.
That's right. Between the 250 no's, the go for no, serving people, and getting up doing your affirmations, like you really can't lose.
You cannot lose.
You can't lose. And now your belief is where it should be in the internet life leads. That's how you can expand and grow this thing, because there's plenty of them. Like we can absolutely hire everybody and teach them to do exactly what they do.
They work. You just gotta work them.
Gotta work them. Thad, you're hiring. You're not hiring. You're recruiting. You're building a team. If I want to come work with you, how would I get a hold of you?
Cell phone, 571-408-5790. 571-408-5790. I just changed my Instagram. It's at Starving Champion.
Starving. I like that.
On Instagram.
You are starving. You're kind of skinny,
champion.
bro. You're starving.
Starving Champion, man. I'm always hungry for more.
Always hungry. Guys, if I'm new and I want somebody that works and understands not only the highs and the lows of this business, this is your guy right here. I mean, I've watched you grow immensely in the last 2 years, and it's pretty cool to watch. And it's all you, bro. You're never satisfied. You just keep moving and moving and moving, and nothing stops you because you're not a punk. Just keep working. Stuff's going to happen. You just keep plugging along.
100%.
Speaks volumes, man. Thaddeus Scruggs, we're looking forward to seeing each and every one of you. When we got conference, that was just Saturday. That was amazing, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Freaking unreal. The lineup was stupid. So, guys, we got
crazy insane.
We got stuff happening all the time. Look at our schedule. If we're doing something in the office, our next conference, you don't want to miss that. But until next time, make it a big week. Thanks, Thad. I appreciate you, bro.
Peace.
Redo that ending.
What do you want to do?
Just, I don't know. You were about to say we have conference
I know.
coming up, so just say it.
Where did I pick up?
You said, guys, if I want to come work here.
All right. You want me to start there?
That and just,
all right, it's fine.
Start there.
All right, y'all. So if you're looking to come start working with Family First Life, or you want to become an independent contractor, I absolutely will work with this guy because you never quit. You're always working on yourself. You've been through good. You've been through tough, and you just keep plugging along because you ain't a punk. If I do want to work with you, how do I get a hold of you?
So personal sales 571-408-5790. My Instagram is at Starving Champion.
Dude, I love that. Dude, my man, appreciate you also for emceeing the event this past Saturday. It was freaking amazing.
Hey, man, it was a great experience.
No doubt about it. Guys, until next time, make it a big week. Don't miss out on this. Reach out to Thad. He can help you. I appreciate you, bro. Proud of you.
Peace.